Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a very special video about how I found my interest at age 16. So this is probably my 12th take on this video. So I'm probably gonna make this one. Yeah, probably. So before lockdown, before lockdown, I wanted to be a lawyer. Actually, I didn't wanted to be a lawyer, but you know, everybody was like, you can become something only through schools and colleges, doctor, engineer, lawyer, stuff like that. So my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. So yeah, I said okay. So I studied. I study. I studied way too much. Like I didn't have any time for like extracurricular activities and stuff. So there was no time to explore myself. Like it was always like going to school, going to tuitions, cram schools, and stuff like that. So right now I just turned 17 a few days ago. So what happened during lockdown, like when the lockdown started, for the first few weeks, or you can say months, I was studying like normally, like how I studied. Then I thought, why don't I try something like new, something creative. So I always had some interest in paintings. So what I did, I again started painting. I painted the fourth standard. I was able to make human faces, and like sketching and painting. I was good at it. So, but the country I live in, it's like you have to study. Then only you can be these painting and dancing and stuff like that are side things and stuff. So yeah, I never paid attention to my painting that much. So what happened was I started painting. You know, I painted like 10 to 20 paintings, and some of them are, yeah, like way too good. But I didn't wanted painting to be my passion or my career path. I just like painting. So I painted, and then I was like, you know what, I want to do something else. So I started boxing, then I got into K-pop. Like I want to be a K-pop idol. So it went for like 3 weeks, I guess, that I want to be a K-pop idol. Then eventually I was like, no, this is not my cup of tea. So yeah, I was like, let's move on. So then I tried skating. I injured my foot, and then I stopped skating. Yeah, so my foot still hurts. So after that, I was like, you know what? I am still young. I don't need to. Like, I was 15 at that time, so I don't need to do anything. So, yeah, I was like, then I became addicted to K dramas. I learned Korean. Uh, Actually, I learned a little bit French as well. A little bit just. And Korean, I learned Korean way much. So, because I want to watch K dramas without subtitles. So, yeah, but I still watch through subtitles. Whatever. So after like 4 to 5 months of wasting my time watching day and night K dramas, uh, I became serious about my path. I was like when I turned 16. like I have turned 16 now. I have to like in 2 years I have to go to college and stuff like that. What I'm gonna choose, what I'm gonna do. So what happened? I thought, let's try um I don't know what I have to try, but then I came across a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So I read that book and I was like, you know what? This school is making a fool of me, and I should probably try something of my on that nobody else is doing and stuff. I, so yeah, I was like, I was way too much inspired to do something like big. So what happened? I don't usually watch TV, but one day when I went to my grandparents' room, they were watching. My grandpa always watch TV news on TV or whatever. So I went to the room and there was a news coming um about depression in young adults. So a close relative of mine has suffered from depression. So yeah, I was like, depression. So I have seen him like going through this. So what I did, I researched about it. I researched for like 3 months about it. 3 whole months about depression, psychology, and stuff like that. So, like when I researched it, it was like way too serious matter. So I was like, you know what? I think I got an idea about how I'm going to help people, how I'm going to make my own startup, and how I'm going to like build an app for helping people. So what I did, this is like I researched on depression. So my personal interest, I like quantum physics and calculus. So you can go randomly, especially if you are introverted, and talk to people like, you know what, I like calculus. Do you like calculus? Do you like this? And no, mostly people don't like these kind of stuff, especially at my age. I'm 17 right now. So what I did. I was like confused. My parents don't know what calculus and stuff like this is, so I was like, now what? So I researched like why these children are suffering from depression, and the main causes were like they can't share their feelings with parents, their peer pressure, they can't share their interest, and they feel lonely that because of that. So what happened was I decided to make an app like how can I help these people. So yeah, so I was always like inspired to help Elon Musk. Like he is trying to colonize Mars and building tunnels under LA and stuff like that. So yeah, I was always interested in that kind of stuff. So so what I did, like I started learning coding. Uh, Before learning coding, before like 1 month before learning coding, I called one of my friends. So I told her like this and like I said earlier, I saw the news and I want to build my own startup. I read this book by Robert Kiyosaki, and he was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'm gonna help you. So I was like, oh my gosh, like most of my friends are like at this time studying for their college entrance, and nobody has time for that. So yeah, I called her and she was like, okay, fine, we will do. So we tried different things to I started learning coding. I learned Python and C++. I learned a little bit that was difficult. So I now I like a few weeks ago I started learning Java. Firstly, I learned Python for like 2 months and 1 month for HTML, and now I have started learning Java. So I want to develop this app what this app is gonna be. It's like this. So when you log into my app, you don't have to give you any kind of personal information. Like no personal information. So I forgot. What was I gonna speak? You don't have to give your personal information. I'm a little bit nervous. So you will find A to Z interest in that, and you can make like different groups of your own if you don't find your kind of interest there. So it will be publicly shown to everyone who has a similar interest to you. So imagine that I'm from Russia and the other person is from France. So if I speak in Russian and the other person, he, she, they want to listen in French because they don't know Russian, they don't know English. So they are gonna, what they're gonna do is they are gonna set their language to French. Even if I voicemail, even if I write, they will get their message in French. Their voicemail in French in robotic voice so that nobody will able to know your genders. So in this way, just like I like quantum physics and I'm like sending him message in Russian like I like quantum physics. Do you know the history behind E is equal to mc square? How Einstein did that? How Newton did that? How Hawking did that? So he's gonna, yeah, he, she, they, whatever, they are gonna get it in their language. So this will help to for especially for teenagers and young adults to find their interest all around the world with all kind of people without showing their identity. Actually, if I would be able to grow this app to like users in I would be able to earn enough money so that I can like make psychologist and psychiatrist all over the world, like the best psychiatrist to come join my app. In this way, people will get free psychiatric lessons, free depression lessons from them, so that I probably think in most cases the main reason behind like why these teenagers and kids are like way too much depressed and this because their parents don't believe that my kid can have depression and my kid can have panic attack. Like they don't know this stuff, so like they don't believe this exists. So I talked to a few like intelligent psychiatrists and asked them can you convince their parents to believe that these children have this problem and they need medical treatment. They said every month at least 50 these kind of cases come saying that like parents don't believe that their children have these but the psychologist and neuros can convince them easily. They can convince that your child has this kind of problem, uh, and he or she is suffering from depression. So, but if I would be able to grow up that much, and yeah, you can find your interest in this. You can talk all over the world about what you like, what you do. So this is like I started coding and I am really passionate about coding. Like I am not able to do right now because it is difficult to code and talk and code at the same time. I'm confused. So I found my interest to like I want to help people. I want to. It was like always my dream to help people like Elon Musk to grow humanity, colonize Mars, help people get through these depression, diseases, and I just want to help people. And yeah, this is like actually this is my real interest. So now, right now, I'm building my startup and I'm trying a few things with my friends. We are learning coding, but side by side, we are like developing a source of income for ourselves. Like we tried to sell stuff online, but it was unsuccessful. Like we earned a few, but right now I'm doing YouTube. It is to like promote my app as well as like earn some money in order to invest in my app. I don't know how to find investors. Like I just got into these kind of stuff like 6 to 7 months ago. So I did 2 months of Python, 1 month of HTML, and now a few weeks ago I started doing this Java. So yeah, I am still here. You can see I learned. I am doing Python. I am doing GUI in Python right now. This you can see again. Here you go. So I am in this kind of stuff. I learned about databases. So yeah, I am a bit nervous, so that's why I'm not able to code. So I'm thinking of teaching code online. I'm still confused, like if my app is gonna work, but I have a few more ideas. If that didn't work out, I will do my other ideas. But for now, I am focusing on my this idea, and side by side we are developing a source of income. Like I guess everybody has a meaning in their life, so you can find your meaning by helping people. You can convert your interest in a way that you can help people. So yeah, but I still watch K dramas, K-pop. I do painting, but I try to do at least 5 to 6 hours of coding. Like I just started uh, doing a new thing with my friend to as a source of income. We are selling something, but in a local store, and what I'm doing right now is just coding and trying to learn code as fast as I can. I'm trying to like innovate my app as much as possible. So if you guys are my age, older than me or younger than me, and trying to find your interest, mm, I guess you will eventually find it by time. But if you are in a hurry, try different things. If you try way too many things, you will find one. Yeah, one of your interest. I like cars. Like, hmm, you can try painting, boxing, dancing, but don't try skating. But you can try. It could be one of your talents. You can try coding. Yeah, coding is fun for me. Like I know this output is gonna be like interesting for me, so I think that's why I like it. You can solve people's problem. I read a lot of books. I just read this book. What was the name? Uh, Autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, Autobiography of Benjamin. Yeah, you can read that book. It, it's inspiring. It will help you find your interest. You can. I just read another book, Think and Grow Rich. Atlas Shrugged. Yeah, that's all. What else can I do? What else I'm doing right now? I think I found my passion right now. That's coding and building a startup. At least I think I will be able to solve problems. I can do. I can try as much as I can. Okay, so that's it for my video. I'm probably not gonna have any views, but yeah, thank you for watching.